Good afternoon. It is 2 o'clock, and I would like to call to order the August 13th meeting of the Oklahoma City Water Utilities Trust. Next item on the agenda is approval of the minutes. The July 30th meeting minutes are in your packet. Are there any questions or comments regarding the minutes? Seeing none, is there a motion for approval?
Aye.
Would you like to vote on the minutes?
Excellent, and it passes unanimously. Next up is the consent docket. There are a number of items on the consent docket, some contracts, a number of amendments and change orders. Are there any items on the consent docket that any trustees would like to pull for individual consideration? Sharon?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I'm going to ask that item I be pulled for separate consideration, as I'll need to abstain from that item.
Okay. So let's do that first. Let's make a motion for item I. Item I is an amendment with an agreement with the county regarding your SHINE program. And so, is there a motion and a second for item I?
Just a second. Now I seem to be home.
It's not doing anything.
Hold on. Okay. I'm gonna have to log back in, except I'm running the meeting.
Will it kick us out?
No.
We are having technical issues at the Horseshoe, but Amy's handling it well.
Yeah,
All right, is there a motion for, can we do voice?
we can, but she's gotta record it.
Okay, let me get my. Okay.
Motion?
Motion.
Second. So we have a motion and a second. All in favor? Indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. The motion carries. Very good.
It's like you just protest.
Now we have the remainder of the consent docket. Are there any other items on the consent docket that the trustees would like to pull for individual consideration or discuss? Seeing none, is there a motion for the consent docket? Second?
Second?
We have a motion and a second for the remainder of the consent docket. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. And the motion carries. Next is the concurrence docket. There's one item on the concurrence docket. It's a concurrence item with the City of Oklahoma City on a street project out at Southwest 15th and Sarah, and there are no AQUIT funds involved in the item. Is there a motion to approve the concurrence docket? Motion?
Second.
Second. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. The motion carries. There are no emergency construction contracts. Item 6 is items for individual consideration. Item A is an amendment with the contract with the United States of America for water and wastewater systems at Tinker Air Force Base.
Mr. Chairman, this item is to remove the Operations Center from the approved and funded list of projects at Tinker Air Force Base. We bid the project some months back. The bids came in significantly higher than the approved funds, so we rejected bids and we're bidding it again. So the government agreed to remove this project from that list and fund it separately. So this item is to make that action happen, to change the contract accordingly. And then there will be another item related to this coming up as item B that I'll explain.
All right. So Is there a motion for item A, which is essentially removing a facility from the Aqua contract with Tinker Air Force Base?
Who got it?
I have a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Oppose the same sign, and the motion carries. Item B, Mr. Browning.
Item B is to award a contract for that operations facility at Tinker Air Force Base with the amended price approval by the Air Force of $7,781,613. And we recommend approval.
Okay, so when this is past the time, when is agreed to hold their price, correct?
That is correct.
Yeah.
We have a maximum amount of time that we have to award a contract unless we ask the contractor to extend their bid, and they have agreed to do that.
Okay.
And so this item approves that, and it approves the award of the contract.
Okay, and this was the original bid by when?
No.
We rebid it, it was redesigned.
Rebid, and this is the second bid.
Okay, very good. Any questions of Mr. Browning on this? So it's awarding the contract to Wing Construction for $7.7 million. Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
We have a motion. Is there a second? Second. We have a motion and a second. All in favor indicate by saying aye. Aye. Opposed, the same sign. The motion carries. Item C, plans and specifications for a water transmission main around Southwest 4th and MacArthur Avenue. A large transmission line.
Mr. Chairman, this is the first of the last three remaining segments of the Hefner-Draper Interconnect. We have bid the project, and, we are bidding the project upon your approval.
And so it's about $9.8 million for
Yes, sir.
7,000 feet?
Yes, sir. About 8,000 feet.
Okay. All right. Are there questions regarding the project? Seeing none, is there a motion for approval? And like magic, our system's back up. We have a motion and a second. Please vote. And it passes unanimously. Items from trustees. General manager reports.
Well, as you all are aware, we got a bit of rain the last few days, so the lakes have actually come up a little bit, but Hefner is still about 2.6 feet below full pool, Draper 3.5. Canton is pretty much full, a little above full pool, a couple inches.
The rain was really kind of south of the North Canadian Basin, wasn't it? It was really more down south and more into the South Canadian Basin?
We actually got some in the North Canadian Basin, because Hefner and Draper both came up. So Draper would just be the runoff from the surrounding area, because there's no inflow into Draper. But Hefner actually did come up a little bit from last week.
That's good.
Canton is full. Atoka is about a foot below full pool, and McGee Creek is about 1.7 feet below full pool. So we did get a little bit of that rain into Hefner.
Very good.
And the last thing I have is I want to thank staff for an outstanding job putting this agenda together and getting us ready to vote on these items. So thank you very much.
All right. No further business, therefore, we are adjourned.